Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity. In the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. So yesterday I was doing a little studying and came across Joshua 4 and 23. Well, Joshua 4 will tell you the whole chapter. But, you know, there was 2 times where oceans, you know, were seas. The seas were parted for us. You know, when we left Egypt, and then when we entered into, you know, it was right by Jericho, entered the land of that was promised us, Israel, the land of Israel. So that's one thing, and that happened already. So because when in Joshua, I think 4 and 13, it says that Joshua was in that day that Yahweh made the men of Israel fear Joshua. You know, paraphrasing. So that's pretty intense. You know, you got that, and then all the other miracles that are going to happen in the book of Joshua. You know, so if you read the whole book, you'll see a bunch of miracles. You'll hear about a bunch of miracles. What was special about this parting of the sea is that the priest, once all of Israel was crossed over the river Jordan, and the Lord lifted up the priest, I think it was 12 of them, I'm not sure, and, you know, like levitated them with the laser beam and made them cross. So, you know, they didn't even have to walk. You know, they got the special treatment. And now, what's so spiritual about that is now we're those priests, but we're struggling to stay clean. You know, in the situation we're at. You know, you have to keep your diet, or else your body will suffer. You know, you got to keep reading the scriptures, or else you'll lose faith. I mean, not really. Not really. But what I'm saying is, when you're gathering information, you're first starting out, you're young in the game, but your family members, your mom or dad or whatever, keep throwing that Christian bullshit at you. You're pretty much weak. You don't have no strength. Because you're going to lose things. Right? So these Canaanites that were renting our land, they heard about that miracle and they got scared. They got scared. So naturally what they did is they started to fear. They got afraid. You know, they got real afraid. So what happened then is they started showing their fear. So once you start showing your fear, your faith starts dwindling down. You know, you lose it. And once you start losing your faith, you're pretty much done, because that's what's going to save you. See, once those priests got that once those priests got levitated, once they got into position, they had the ark and everything, they started to experience something. It's you know, the scripture didn't say that, but you know, you gotta feel like a connection. You know, whenever you see, well, if you're a man, whenever you see some free titty, like they're showing it to you, these ladies do, it makes you feel something. When you get mad, it makes you feel something. So when we're getting delivered, it's going to make these people feel something, feel very afraid. So, you know, my lesson for the week at camp is fear the names and Yahweh Bashim Yoshai. Because all we know is the names. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom.